Hi guys, it's Liz here, and I am back with another daily dose of guidance. As per usual, my intention is to start with the energy oracle cards in order to receive our message of guidance for today. So I do want to say, if you're watching this in real time, I just want to mention really quickly, happy Aries season. So Aries season begins today. Again, if you're watching this in real time. So that is all about energy and expansion and leadership. They can be impulsive. It's about new beginnings as well. So if you've been feeling like you could really use a new beginning, right? Or a new start or what have you, today is the day, or at least this month. Anyways, it's a whole month, right? It's a whole month long. So use this Aries season to maybe start a new project or what have you. All right. So I'm very excited about this Aries season. They're so energetic and they're just go, go, go. These guys are just like, at least the Aries I know. Whoop. All the Aries I know are just so full of energy, and sometimes it's a little overwhelming. So let's see what we have here. Okay. So we have Journey, but in reverse. Okay, so maybe you really could be using this new beginnings, new start energy of Aries, because it looks like you might be a little bit stuck in the past. Okay, so let's just keep on going here. See what's up. So for me personally, Journey is about, again, either in this particular case, because it's in reverse. So for me, that is, being stuck in the past, holding on to that emotional baggage, okay? You're just not able to, you don't feel like anyways that you're really able to move forward, okay? So, yeah, so this energy of Aries could be really beneficial for you right now if that's something you want to, if you want to be moving forward, right? Okay, so let's see what else wants to come through. Maybe we can get a little more specific or just some guidance. Let's see what wants to come through. I do have other decks here as well, just in case the message wants to continue on through one or more of the other decks. Let's see if anything else wants to come through the energy oracle cards, or if I need to switch. Itchy. And yes, I was just petting Misty, so you might notice, oh, here comes the Luna, that I'm itching my nose a bit because I do have, even though I have the two kitties, I'm actually allergic to their dander. So let's see if we can move this a little bit. You can see Luna taking her loud, disgusting bath. You absolute nasty. I don't know if you can pick it up on the mic, but when she starts, like, look at that. You absolute nasty. And it's loud. At least it is for me. Again, I don't know if you can pick it up on the mic, but oh, you nasty. Okay, so I might switch decks here because it seems like nothing else wants to come through. So far we do know with Journey that we're feeling maybe a little stuck. Okay, we're somewhere, either stuck in the past, and we're holding on to this emotional baggage that's keeping us from being able to move forward. Okay. Okay, so if I'm going to switch decks, what one should I choose? I feel like the soul coaching cards is calling me right now, so I'm going to switch to the soul coaching cards, see what comes up. Okay. Okay, so let's see if anything wants to come through the soul coaching cards in regards to this Journey in reverse message of, again, just feeling stuck, maybe feeling stuck in the past, holding on to this emotional baggage. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little, here we go. Okay. Okay, so we have Radiance. Okay, so again, tapping into that Aries energy. This is, okay, so I am radiant. I am a radiant reflection of God's light. Okay. So maybe one of the things that, okay, I'm going to keep going here, but one of the things that I'm starting to feel here with this is that maybe you've been sort of dimming your light. That's what I'm feeling like you've been dimming your light, okay? And that's what's kind of keeping you stuck and keeping you either it's because you're stuck in the past or this emotional baggage or what have you, is keeping you small, keeping you from expanding, from radiating your beautiful light, okay? So definitely be tapping into that Aries energy. Wow. If this is you, okay, if you're like someone who's just like, I don't want to be seen, because this was me, I can so relate to this, okay? So this was me, okay? I was absolutely terrified of being seen. So it was crippling being seen, okay? Now, I will say, if this is you, and I'm going to leave a link in the description, you've probably, if you're not new, then you've probably heard me mention this before, but in case you are new, one of the techniques that really that was just so powerful for me personally. So they are, they go together. Okay, so it's EMP, which is Emotional Management Process. Okay, and TRP, Tactical Resilience Process. Okay, and it's kind of like a guided meditation, but like it's like a time travel-y guided meditation type of deal. That's the best way I can really explain it, but it's so powerful, okay? And it was perfected by it's 220.org. Okay, so it's the number 22, then the word 0.org. Okay, but the person who took me through this, who did this healing work with me, is actually, he was trained by 220.org, okay? Jesse Simpson. I'm pretty sure it's Simpson, not Samson. Jesse Simpson, okay, but his website is action-oriented.com/clearings, okay? He's only took me through it, and it was so powerful, and it was just a few months ago, and this thing was so crippling that I couldn't go live, absolutely not. Anytime I tried to go live once, and I damn near had a full-on panic attack. It was terrifying, okay? And now I'm here every single day, totally comfy, no worries, right? So if this is you, definitely check out either 220.org and/or, okay, action-oriented.com/clearings. And again, I will have those links in the description in case you want to check that out. And it's not just for my specific thing. This is for anyone who has PTSD, okay? Anyone who has experienced PTSD. So this is why it was so powerful for me, because my being terrified of being seen was directly linked to my past trauma, okay, to my childhood trauma, okay? Being seen as a child put me directly in harm's way. Okay, so as an adult, I still had that attachment, if you will, that if I was seen, I was putting myself in harm's way. Okay, even though I knew consciously and logically and all that jazz that was not true, the trauma was still there. And so these two processes, when put together, and when I was taken through it by Jesse, that it helped me to organically release that energy, okay, and build my resilience. It was a 90-minute session, okay? That's all I personally needed, okay? At least in this particular situation. Maybe there's another trauma related that I might have to go to Jesse for, but definitely if you have PTSD, check out 220.org or okay, action-oriented.com/clearings, okay? And check out Jesse, okay? So, if that is where this is coming from, if this fear of being seen is related to trauma, check those guys out, okay? So, let's see. Oh, she dropped right out. Okay. Ooh, interest. Okay. Here we go. Opening. We got opening. Okay. Now I'll read the bottom here. I am open to receiving the gifts of the universe. Okay. So, again, radiance. Opening. I mean, come on. Okay, so, again, whether it's trauma, like whether you identify it as trauma or maybe something a little less, toxic, okay? This, maybe you're consciously holding on to this energy, you're not willing to let go, you're not willing to forgive, maybe. I don't know exactly. This is a general reading, so for some of you, it's going to be a matter of I want to hold on to that, and for some of you, it's going to be, trauma related. You may or may not even be aware of it, okay? But either way, this is so Aries energy to just radiate and be open. Let that shit go, okay? Whatever you're holding on to that's keeping you stuck, let that shit go, okay? Allow yourself to radiate. As Gabrielle Bernstein says, be the light, shine your light, stop being small and scared and dimming your light. The world, okay, well, we'll say the world needs your light, okay, but I also want to really speak into you, that you yourself, okay, you're doing yourself a disservice by dimming your light, okay? So for some of you, that's, you need to hear that. You need to hear that you're doing yourself a disservice. And some of you are going to need to hear that you're doing others a disservice by dimming your light. Okay? So if it's something that you're just holding on to and you're like, no, I'm not going to let that go. Baby girl, let that go. Okay? Let that shit go. And if it is something that's a little more trauma based, okay, you might feel like, well, that's a little bit harder for me to just make the decision to let it go. Okay, check out, again, the two links that I gave you. They will be in the description, okay? For some of you, you might want something more like therapy or counseling or trauma-informed coaching. For me, personally, the EMP, TRP was the breakthrough I needed. I went to therapy. I went to counseling. I'm a coach, and I've been coached. Okay, and none of it, it all gave me wonderful insight. It was all beautiful, wonderful insight. It brought, subconscious to the conscious so I could, be aware of it, because when you're aware of it, you could heal it, okay? All, wonderful tools, but for me personally, the breakthrough that I needed were these two processes, okay? So if you've been to therapy, you've been to counseling, you've done the coaching, and you're still and I'm still in that energy of don't see me, right? You just want to be in the corner and you're just like, nobody look at me, right? This may be the process for you. That's going to be your breakthrough, okay? Now, I'm not sure that I gave it as much justice as it deserves by saying it's a guided meditation, okay? Because it is so, so powerful, okay? Now, I did also write a blog post about my experience, so I can link that as well in case you want to check that out, because I think that was a better description of my experience than what I'm giving you right now. So let's see if anything else wants to come through. But right now, it looks to me like that is really the big message here, is tapping into that Aries energy and allowing yourself to radiate, right? Let that energy out. To radiate, be open, okay? And whatever has been keeping you and dimming your light, let that shit go, okay? So let's see what else wants to come through here. Okay, so you're allowed to, be loud and maybe a little impulsive. Okay, that's very Aries energy. Okay, step into that leadership energy. Okay, even if you're like, I don't really want to be a leader, that's not really my jazz, okay, or my jam. It's just that energy, okay? So, leadership is typically someone who goes first, right? Someone who does the thing first, and they're confident. and they're knowledgeable, okay? So that kind of energy, okay? Let's see. Okay, so we have Sanctuary, but we did get it in reverse. Okay, so let me read the bottom here. I am divinely guided gently and lovingly. Okay, so you might be feeling, because it's in reverse, you know what? I feel like I was going to say something else, but it feels more like this, okay? With Sanctuary in reverse, to me, in this particular reading, I'm going to say that this is a call to step outside your comfort zone, okay? You've been in your sanctuary, okay? You've been playing it safe for too long. It is keeping you stuck. Staying safe in your comfort zone is keeping you stuck, okay? Baby, you got to let this, you got to just come right, you just, boom, okay? Now, I will say, here at Spiritually Charged, we do not go from 0 to 100. We do steps, okay? But, so I will say to, because this is about new beginnings, and we're just, I mean, we are in the first day of Aries season for this month, so maybe just do some steps, right? Just kind of nudge, maybe just nudge outside of your comfort zone, okay? So I do, again, recommend, if it's trauma-based, going to 220.org or actionoriented.com, okay? But if it's maybe, again, a little less, I mean, you might get something out of it just anyways, but if it's not necessarily trauma-based, okay, that maybe there's some other limiting beliefs that are happening here that are not related to trauma, okay, that you might want to look at doing some of those action steps. Take some action steps here, just nudge outside that comfort zone, okay, and in order to, with the goal here of being, you know, radiant and open and shining that beautiful light, okay? Letting go of that emotional baggage, okay, even if it's not, you know, trauma-based, letting go of that emotional baggage and getting outside your comfort zone. Stop playing it safe, okay? Let's see if anything else, whoop, here we go. Okay, so we have success, but in reverse, okay? So success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectations, okay? So I'm feeling like with this, okay, because success is in reverse, that there may be a fear of failure, okay? And that's what's kind of keeping you stuck and keeping you small, okay? You have a fear of failure that's keeping you stuck. There may even be, for some, because again, general reading, for some, there's actually a fear of success, okay? There's a fear of success that also keeps you wanting to stay safe and small, okay? So it could be either one. That you're afraid of being successful and then people will see you and, oh no, now I'm overwhelmed and okay? And for some of you, it's, what if I fail, right? What if I'm not enough, okay? And that is also going to be keeping you stuck and safe and small and in your comfort zone, okay? So we want to look at which one, you know, let's see which one is keeping you stuck, okay? And then you can take some action steps from there. So we're going to be looking at things like your limiting beliefs, why is being seen so damn scary? Why is failing so damn scary? Typically, when we have this fear of either success or failure, it's because there's a subconscious or unconscious belief that if we're seen, we'll die. Okay, there's this fear. It's a primal fear. Okay, in your root chakra, that anytime you're like, oh, I'm afraid, it's because I'm going to die. Okay, I'm going to be rejected and I'm going to die. Okay, and so, again, this is a primal thing, so it might not be something that's super conscious for you. Okay, and so we are looking at these limiting beliefs and these primal energies. Okay, and rewiring the brain. Okay, we want to rewire the brain so that, again, this is if it's not specifically related to trauma. Maybe even if it's related to trauma, this might be helpful. but we're looking at reprogramming that and reframing these things, okay? So we're reprogramming, reframing, okay? Excuse me. What else? Okay, so we're building up that resilience again with the TRP, tactical resilience process. You want to build up your resilience as well. That's also going to be beneficial to you. Again, whether or not you have trauma. But yeah, I really feel like it's a reprogramming. It's a reprogramming and a reframing, okay? And yeah, and seeing that either being successful or being a failure, okay, is actually not going to lead to your death. It's actually going to serve you, okay? But it's about reprogramming. So you can use things like helpful affirmations, helpful mantras. That's a practice, okay? You have to do it, a lot in order to reprogram the brain. Let's see. Taking action steps, just nudging outside that comfort zone, building your resilience, building your confidence, building your self-worth and self-esteem, okay? Let's see, anything else wants to come through here. Okay, and so again, if this is, ding-dinging for you at all, okay, so it's either, if it's trauma-based, okay, again, check out 220.org or Jesse Simpson's actionoriented.com. Now, if you're really just looking for some coaching around this, how to build that resilience and confidence, how to, what are the action steps you need to take in order to, build these things, okay? I am a spiritual life coach, advanced angel therapist, and Reiki master, so if you need help with any of these things, give me a shout, DM me or email me at spirituallycharged@gmail.com, and we can set up a call and go from there, okay? Hi. Okay, let's see if anything else wants to come through before we wrap up. No, I think we got it. So, yeah, so let's finish up just by saying whether you are an Aries, sun, moon, or rising, or not, okay? Even if you have very little Aries in your birth chart, doesn't matter, okay? Aries also is tapped into the solar plexus chakra along with Leo, okay? So you want to tap into that energy, okay? I'm also seeing like with radiance and opening, okay? That maybe your solar plexus chakra has been very underactive, right? Because you're just wanting to stay safe and small and don't see me and dim that light, okay? So it's going to be very underactive, okay? So you want to tap into that energy of getting that sucker moving again, okay? So we want to tap into that Aries and Leo energy of opening up that underactive solar plexus chakra. Hi. Okay, so we want to be taking action and doing maybe getting a little impulsive, okay? Just taking some action, okay? Now, okay, what are you doing? I think I gotta go. Okay, so I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you tomorrow with another daily dose of guidance. Bye.